Annihilation is directed by Alex Garland, who directed Ex Machina, and stars Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Tessa Thompson, and others. This movie is about a biologist who goes into this place called the Shimmer, because her husband goes in and comes out alive, but everybody else has died. Anybody that goes into this place is pretty much doomed. There's this one person that made it, and it's Oscar Isaac, her husband, and he's hanging on by a thread. He's barely surviving. And this group of females decide to go into the Shimmer and figure out what's going on and how this was formed and everything about that, because it's not good and it will spread it'll spread until it is everywhere. Now, I was interested in this movie because I loved Ex Machina. I thought it was a great movie. I love Alex Garland's vision with that, and I wanted to see more from him, and I love Oscar Isaac in just about anything. Natalie Portman's also a great actress, and I wanted to see this group of females in this movie because I wanted to support it, and I wanted to see what this movie was about because I was genuinely curious by the trailer, and I gotta say, it's a really good movie. Now, this movie is a significant step down from Ex Machina because I thought Ex Machina was just so well made and just so masterfully done with the performances and everything. And this movie is also, it's good, it has a lot of great performances, and I'm definitely going to remember this movie. I thought it was a great sci-fi. It's really challenging and thought-provoking. It's got a lot to say, and I just don't think that I really understood everything that it was trying to say. And that's not to say that I'm dumb, but I don't think the movie's execution was 100% perfect. I thought the movie's setup was phenomenal. Everything on paper about this movie is on point. It's perfect. And I thought this movie could have been like the new Arrival. Unfortunately, the movie's not as well helmed as Arrival was, and I don't think that this movie will be remembered like Arrival was because I don't think it's going to get any Oscar nominations or anything like that. It's too early for that. But this movie, I don't really know how to describe it, and I don't really know how I feel about it just yet because I want to let it sit for a bit and think about it, because there have been movies that I've seen now where I was genuinely like, I loved that, I think, but I want to see it a few more times. I felt that way with Interstellar, I felt that way with Arrival, I felt that way with this. This movie is very tough to talk about without giving away spoilers. The Shimmer, the play, it looks beautiful. All the performances from Tessa Thompson, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Gina Rodriguez, and this other girl, I'm not sure what her name is, Natalie Portman, they're all great as this team of scientists. I didn't really know why they all had to be women. Not that that's a complaint of mine. I don't necessarily care who goes into the Shimmer. I just want a really good movie. So, and I did get a really good movie. I thought it was very enjoyable. I loved the creatures in this movie. There's like a lot of like horror elements of it too. It is genuinely terrifying at times, and the effects, it looks great. The movie looks phenomenal, and the horror is great. The sci-fi is great. The ending is great. I thought it is a very divisive movie though, and I feel like because everybody that was leaving the theater that I was at was just verbally like outright like that was awful. I hated that. That was shit. I would have rather seen 50 Shades Freed again. And I was like, wow, like you guys are very harsh on it. I loved it, I think, and I really would love to see that again. Not in theaters, definitely not in theaters, because I don't really feel like this movie is worth the theater experience. I hate to say it, because there's a big thing going around that Alex Garland fought to have Paramount play by his rules and not take any studio notes. So he didn't take any studio notes and made the movie that he wanted to. Definitely a bold choice and a risk worth taking, I felt, because the movie is good. And Paramount's rebuttal to his very harsh demands was that they wouldn't play in the theaters outside of the US and China, I believe. It's getting a Netflix released in everywhere else. And I would have loved to watch this on Netflix. I hate to say it, because I feel like this would have been a good Netflix movie, and it would have been better than the review I'm about to do next. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen this on Netflix. As a Netflix original movie, it would have been better than most of the shit that they have on there. And I honestly maybe would have liked this movie more if I hadn't paid to see it. I know it's kind of a messed up mentality, but seriously, when you have to go out to the theater every week, your money starts to get tight, and you might just want to see some of the better stuff at home instead of wasting your time with the Cloverfield Paradox or Bright. I want Netflix to have better control of what they're putting out, but that's another video for another time. Annihilation's a very good movie though, and I definitely think you should check it out. It's certainly worth seeing, and it's definitely a conversation that should be had because it's a very enjoyable, challenging movie that I think will be discussed and analyzed by film lovers for years to come. So what did you guys think of Annihilation? Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. And yeah, don't give any spoilers in the comments. I just don't, because I literally have to do research to understand this movie because I'm an idiot, I guess. Goodbye.